I do think that this is a reminder of where we were in 2010 when I was here, as well as Senator Berger. We were here, and we came back where some of our predecessors really did not prepare for economic downturns. It seems clear to anyone who's filled up their car recently that a lot of policy that's happening out of Washington, D.C. is absolutely just in shambles. North Carolinians, like most Americans, are very concerned with where we are in our economy, where we are in terms of what seems to be a rudderless, runaway, and overspending federal government. And the commitment that we have made in North Carolina consistently is that we're going to do things right. That we're going to run a government as much like a business as possible. We're going to live within our means. We're not going to overspend. We're not going to overtax, and we're not going to overregulate. And my friends, that's why North Carolina is one of the fastest growing states in this nation. So rest assured, one of the things that we went into in these negotiations, that our chairs went into, is to make sure that anything that we do in this budget only improves where we stand and that no harm is done. Very proud of the two-year budget that we have, and because of additional surpluses brought on by the fiscal policy adopted by this General Assembly and by the great growth the state is enjoying, we once again have a surplus. We were able to take that surplus and invest it in some key ways. The top line number on the total spend for this budget is $27.9 billion. Great things you'll hear more details about, but huge change for our teachers. Teachers in this budget will be seeing an average raise of 4.2%, and will receive a total, if you look at the combination over the biennium and you take into account the steps, it actually averages out to 9.1%. Clearly a very robust and very significant raise, but I know that Representative Elmore will talk more about the education budget later. Our state agency employees will receive the 3.5% raise. We're able to add to that and help boost that up as well. School employees will receive the greater of either 4% or $15 an hour. We know we had some folks who were in some jobs where they were earning less than that, so everyone gets at least $15 an hour who is a school employee now. On our state retirees, we were able to add an additional COLA bonus, 1% on there as well. So that'll bring that up to, over the biennium, a 4% COLA bonus for our state retirees. Something that doesn't get talked about a lot but is very critical are the economic development initiatives that we have in our state. It's been very exciting to announce a lot of new job developments. There are some that have been announced. There are actually some that have not yet been announced that are very significant for this state. As a part of those, there was $876 million that had to be appropriated to supplement those major projects, generally transportation and infrastructure improvements. Something to be talked about in more detail, a significant investment in school safety for this state, roughly $32 million for safety equipment, students in crisis, and safety training. Something that we know only seems to grow and get worse, the mental health crisis facing our state. We've invested an additional $14.8 million in mental health resources to get out there and help folks in the state. Very proud of where we are on our water and sewer projects around the state. We're adding $600 million additional dollars in this second year, which will bring it to $2.5 billion for the biennium that's being put into water and sewer grants to get out and help our communities. School capital funds, $100 million for school capital construction, and then transportation, as Senator Berger alluded to, about transferring some funds to make sure that it can stay stable. But the top line number there, $4.8 billion to keep North Carolina's transportation moving forward and modernizing.